In one of the closest GSL matches we've seen this 2021 season, Rogue took down Maru in the Super Tournament 3 Grand Final. A battle between two evenly matched players that went all the way to a Game 7 tiebreaker. Through pressure and consistency, Rogue claimed the final game of the series, earning the lion's share of a $25,000 prize pool and the Super Tournament trophy. Rogue's first unit of choice in the series was the fast and dangerous Zergling. This creature of nightmares had the ability to cause trouble in the early game, while also inflicting massive damage in numbers in the late game. Available after the completion of Rogue's spawning pool, these melee combat units came in pairs of 2 and were ready to outnumber the enemy straight from the egg. The beauty of the Zergling is its speed, both physically and in production. They cost only 50 minerals to produce, and with a spawning timer of just 17 seconds, Rogue was able to max out his supply count and send a horde of these at Maru with little sacrifice. With a metabolic boost upgrade, Rogue Zergling charged across the map with 60% increased speed. This upgrade was instantly mutated when it became available to Rogue. Once a hive had been formed, the adrenal glands upgrade increased their attack rate by a massive 20%. Ground units and structures didn't last long once they were surrounded with Zerglings with all upgrades. Search, crawl and obliterate. The sacrificial Baneling rolled its way onto the scene in every game of the Grand Final, blasting away Maru's Bio Army and SCVs every chance they got. The evolution of the Zergling was there to cause some big problems for Maru as they exploded for massive damage. The oozy green splash hit both ground units and structures once they snuck behind enemy lines. With the centrifugal hooks upgrade, Banelings gave up their legs and rolled across the battlefield with increased speed. Their health was also increased slightly, allowing them to take a little more damage on their way to their target. The more grouped up Maru's ground units were, the more damage a Baneling did. Maru's SCVs and Marines became the ultimate target, as Rogue wiped out his resource gatherers and main bio army with a handful of these critters. The downside to the Baneling is their extremely limited health pool and non-existent armor. With the right ranged units, a ball of Banelings can be focused down in seconds. In the late game, Rogue frequently resorted to the Lurker, a threat from beneath the surface that could shred down Maru's ground units with a touch of its spines. The evolution of the Hydralisk offered a substantial amount of coverage to Rogue with its underground spine attacks. This pierced other ground units between its burrowed location and its 10-point range when the Seismic Spines upgrade was completed. Their attacks could only affect ground units when burrowed, so enemy aerial forces went untouched when flying over. Adaptive Talons decreased the amount of time it took Rogue's Lurkers to burrow, making them far more efficient when used defensively. The key to a Lurker's survival is in its ability to remain invisible when burrowed. Maru required detection from either a Raven or a Comsat station scanner sweep in order to find and destroy the underground menace. These 3 ground units of the Swarm are sure to pressure the enemy in your next match of Starcraft II.
Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with the amazing esport content from around the gaming globe. Only on Unbeaten Esports.